Hi again, everybody, and welcome to Around the Town with Chuck. My name is Chuck Guglielmo, and we are recording today's show here on Friday, January the 30th, here at the New Leaf Event Center. And welcome to all of you who are watching on the city platform, YouTube. And with me today are the Lebzelter brothers. I've been wanting to get these Lebzelter brothers on for quite some time. We have the oldest one, Henry, who's 16. We have Marcus.
Hi.
And we have Benjamin.
What's going on, folks?
The last two are twins. Do they look alike to you?
I can't tell them.
You can't tell the difference? Do you think you guys look alike?
No. I'm definitely more handsome.
Oh my gosh. Don't start it. Don't start it.
Well, from what I know, you guys are all at the senior at Edgewood High School now, right?
Yes.
And I think today was your 6th consecutive day off from school.
Oh, it's been great.
Oh
was
my
so glad.
goodness, Benjamin, we'll start with you. What are you doing for 6 days?
Oh my god, absolutely nothing pretty much. I mean, just lazing about. The best thing to do on snow days.
So they don't give you any assignments to do or anything during your time off?
I was super surprised that I check my email every day and I'm like, there's nothing there. I just get to sit down.
Now that's 6 consecutive days, but you've also had maybe a couple earlier in this winter season as well.
Yeah, a couple. I think 2, maybe 3.
And I got news for you, because in the middle of February, we got another Arctic blast of cold air coming.
No.
So it looks like you may get at least 2 more out of that.
Oh, thank
We'll
goodness.
see.
Awesome.
Then you might have to make all those days up during your spring break. No, just kidding. So what about you, Marcus, during the 6 consecutive days?
It's been pretty good. I mean, I do swim during the winter, but I didn't really have to do that because icy roads and stuff. So that was nice. I just got to stay home and do nothing. It was great. It's like a little vacation. you
So
know?
mom or dad gave you no assignments to do?
I mean, there's the regular chores, but other than that, not really anything to do.
Okay.
You just-
Henry, what about you?
I slept into my heart's content. I usually wake up around 6 a.m. every morning for school, and so waking up around 12, 1 is real nice. It's
Is that the
real nice.
best part of a snow day, is
That
the
is
ability
possibly
to sleep in?
the greatest part of a snow day?
I don't usually
in my
sleep in on
opinion.
snow days. I always wake up at around 7. I don't know.
Really?
I like to take advantage of the time that I usually am doing school instead of just sleeping.
Normally, what time do you have to get up to get ready to be at school?
Usually 6 o'clock
6
in the
a.m.
morning. Yeah.
And at school at Edgewood starts when?
8:15, I think.
Okay.
Now we have to get up for the bus.
We're saying Edgewood quite a bit, and tonight we've got the Edgewood Warriors in town for boys basketball action.
Oh, man.
The Spartans and the Warriors.
Oh gosh.
Did you know that the Warriors have beaten the Spartans 21 consecutive games?
There we go.
Did you know that? You
I
got
don't know.
all the way back to 2011.
Golly, that's when I was born.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Oh gosh.
There you
Maybe,
go.
maybe a good omen for once.
Oh yeah.
Now, my next biggest question before I get into some general questions here is, I know all love music because you're in the Warriors marching band. I want to know if any of you three are big fans of the Rolling Stones.
Gosh. I think I played one of their songs on my Spotify playlist the other day. I was like, because it shuffles through and I'm like, oh man, it's a Stones song. I was pretty excited. I
And what
think it
came
was-
through your mind when it was a Stones song?
Oh, I absolutely thought of my grandpa.
Your
He's
grandfather.
huge fan.
I bet he can tell you the name of every single one of their songs. Would I be right, Robert? Yep.
I think it was Miss You that came on. That was a pretty good one.
Well, let's talk a little bit about music. Let's go to the Warriors band now. It's been known for the last few years to be the largest participants in a marching band in the county. Henry, what draws you to the marching band?
So ever since I can remember, I've really been infatuated with music. I love making music, listening to music, creating music, and being a part of that sort of that larger community that's afforded to you by that 1/3 population of the school in the Edgewood Warrior Marching Band. It felt like a no-brainer to me to be a part of something so massive.
Exactly how many members are in that band?
This past year was 153, not counting majorettes. It was 147.
Wow. And that's 9 through 12?
That's 9 through 12.
Is there any grade level that has the most?
I couldn't tell you. I think probably this year is probably the freshman class.
Yes.
There were a lot of
Henry,
freshmen.
what do you think draws a lot of kids at that particular high school to play in the marching band?
So I think in every one of us in the fifth grade were essentially asked to pick between like a sort of choir or band. And what the band did is they came in with instruments and had us like try them out and see which ones we were most like compatible with. I was fortunate enough to be able to go to those places and be able to afford that luxury to the current fifth graders. And I just think that's a really formative experience for those young band students, and that's a lot of why people keep coming back and coming back. You don't see a lot of people quit band from that time, and so many of them do it at that young of an age that there's a consistent large population of people in the band.
And what instrument do you play in the band?
I play the clarinet.
The clarinet. And what would you say this year, of the 10 performances during halftime, was your favorite song that you liked the best?
Oh, my favorite song that I really enjoyed playing "Larger Than Life" by the Backstreet Boys.
That was pretty good.
It was. I could not get it out of my head as we played it.
Mm-hmm. Do you like performing on the road better than at home, since you're performing 5 times at home, and then you got the 5 road games, and those teams, those fans don't get to see as much? Does that enjoy you, or doesn't it make any difference whether you're at home or away?
I think consistency is really key in performance. So I don't necessarily mind whichever we're at, but I do prefer home games because the crowd is just so much more like in on it, I guess.
And more of them.
Yeah.
Benjamin, we'll go to you. Same question now. What made you want to get into the band? Was this your first year in the band? Did you play middle school band, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Gosh, what drew me? I really enjoyed just like hearing how I progressed. Like I did it in 5th grade through 7th grade and 8th grade. So I really just kept going with it, and I loved learning new pieces. Like just getting new music and challenging myself day to day.
So you were in the middle school band as well, or no?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was also in the middle school band.
You were in the middle school. Now, were you the one who played football?
Yeah.
And then decided to go to the band? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that was in the notes that your grandfather gave me. Benjamin, was your favorite of the 10 weeks? What would you say was one of your favorite features or songs of the year?
That's a good question. I really enjoyed. I also like Larger Than Life. That was just a really good one. But second to that would be September. Mm-hmm. I like that one.
Now, is the Edgewood band similar to like Conneaut? During the 10 weeks, you have like 3 different shows you perform? Like the first 3 weeks you do the same thing, and then the middle, and then the end you do something different?
I think we just have a lot of different songs, and then we put different combinations for all the different shows.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's what I
Marcus,
think.
what about you? What drew you to the band?
For
this
me,
is your first year as well?
I mean, we've all done it since 5th grade. So,
Okay.
I mean, first year of high school marching band, because I'm a freshman, you know. What drew me in was, let's see, I had a lot of buddies in band, so it was sort of like a place where I could do something with other people and like progress with them, you know. It was something that it was sort of a group accomplishment, you know. Mm-hmm. I like that, you know, that sense of accomplishment.
Mm-hmm. But the fact that Henry was in the band, did that also make you want to be on the high school band as well?
Yeah.
Or did he have nothing to do with it?
No, I think it did. Mm-hmm. Like, I guess in some way, sort of inspirational. I'm not going to give him too much credit. You know.
Mom and Dad, what did they think about you guys being in the band?
I think they really liked it. You know, they did marching.
Your dad was, yeah.
That's how they met. So
He was also in the pep. That I did not know. Okay. He was also in the pep band at Conneaut High School. Are you guys in the pep band at all?
We don't have one.
You don't have a pep band. And
There's
here I've been
just-
complaining because I've only seen him twice this year.
Oh, there's just
Why is that?
There's just so many people in our band that I think a pep band wouldn't necessarily be feasible with the amount of I know there could be like a separate audition process, but I guess in tradition Edgewood just hasn't had a pep band.
Oh, really? So this isn't the first year?
No.
Wow, I guess I never noticed that when we've gone there before. Huh. Favorite song, Marcus? Or did I ask you that?
Ooh.
No, I asked Benjamin that.
Favorite song?
10 weeks.
Ooh, I liked Call Me Maybe. That was a lot of fun.
What made that fun?
I think it was just like the rhythm. I really liked the rhythm. That was, and like when it all came together, that was so much fun. I really liked that song.
I was at Geneva High School yesterday doing mock interviews, and I had some band members come to me, and I was asking them, being in the band, and I'll ask you guys too, is that kind of like a sports team? Are you like in competition? Do you look at the other bands when they're performing at halftime, or do you just focus on what you guys are supposed to be doing? Anyone?
I don't really focus on the other band. I like to focus on ours because I don't really see it as a competition. We're doing it to please the crowd, you know? We're doing it for other people.
You got a different viewpoint on that,
What do you
obviously.
think?
I really just think, because I've always been competitive, so I just really think that, I love playing better than the other band. I love when I could say I did better than Conneaut's band or Madison's band or whoever we're playing.
Yeah, I guess maybe that's not the word I was looking for, but do you watch the other band play at halftime, or you could care less?
No, of course. Yeah.
Just see what they're doing, what's their routines, and that kind of stuff.
I think a lot of what's instilled in us by our band director is
Which is who, by the way?
Connie Summers down
Okay.
at Edgewood Senior High School. She instills that they're working as hard as we are to like have that sort of crowd pleasing, all those songs, and we should afford them that same luxury that we would want them to see us.
How much do you think the band director has an influence on who wants to come out and participate in the band? Your particular band director.
I think she has a pretty heavy hand in what makes the band so good and intense. She works with every grade level that comes into the band from 5th all the way to high school, and she really makes it easy to want to be a part of things.
I know you three are into music, obviously. You three are also into theater. And I've got a lot of theater questions coming up for you. But Marcus, let me start with you first. Besides music and theater, do you have other interests?
I'm big into athletics. I do cross country in the fall. I do swimming in the winter, and then I do track in the spring.
Isn't there some kind of swimming competition going on tonight in the county?
I don't think so.
No, I thought Conneaut was going to some kind of a swim meet tonight.
I mean, if they are, we weren't invited, which I'm glad for.
How's the Warriors swim team doing?
I think we're doing really good. We've definitely grown a lot since we started in November. Yeah, we started in November. And
How many participate from Edgewood?
Ooh,
Just a ballpark figure.
I'd say maybe a little more than a dozen.
Okay, that's good. Now, cross country, of course, that's a fall sport.
Yeah.
You just like, because it's all running?
Yeah, I like the challenge of new courses. That's what I really like. I like getting to change my environment every time I run a new race. That's what I really enjoy.
And you said track as well?
Yeah.
And what events do you do in track?
Distance to mid-distance, 800 to the mile.
Okay, so you're involved in 3 sports. It takes you really through the school year. Cross country in the fall, swimming in the winter, and track in the spring. What if they came to you and said, Marcus, you can only pick one of these sports?
Cross country.
Wow, you didn't even hesitate. Tell us why.
First, I mean, I love running. It's great. It's good for you. It's a good challenge.
Bob and I like to run too. Yeah.
Second of all,
To the refrigerator.
there's a great community when it comes to cross country. Like after every race, it's always good job, man, good job. That's what I also really love, the sportsmanship of that. And this year we had like in the school itself we had a great cross country community. Everyone was buddy, you know.
How much do you think, Marcus, and anyone that you can use all three of the sports or anyone you want to talk about, how much does the coach play a role in you liking the sport even more than you thought you would?
I think it plays a big role because, I mean, if it's a good coach that really knows what they're doing, you know, you're going to want to be motivated to do your best. But if it's a bad coach, it sort of rests on you to, like, pick up their slack, which makes it harder for you to really do your best.
Mm-hmm. Benjamin, besides music and theater, gymnastics, right?
Oh yeah.
Tell us how you got into that.
Oh gosh. So there was a girl that I knew in probably second grade, and I knew that she did gymnastics, and I was like, maybe I should do that. So then at like 8 years old, I went into gymnastics class, and then I just stuck with it. It was one of my things.
Mm-hmm. And that's all year round?
Mm-hmm. Practice in the summer through fall, and then competitions in the winter.
What's give us a little clue on what practice is like for gymnastics.
So,
like, what do you practice on?
So there's 6 events for the guys, and each practice you maybe go to 3 or 4. And if it's on a meet day or you have a meet coming up, you usually go to all 6, which is pretty tough. And usually in the last 30 minutes, I'd say we do conditioning, which really consists of core and upper body.
Now, is this gymnastics just for Edgewood, or is it everybody in the county?
So it's club gymnastics, so anybody can join if they pay to do it.
And you see a lot of kids from other schools?
Uh-huh. There's a lot of diversity, lots of diversity.
Gymnastics, theater, music. You can only do one. What is it?
Gosh. I'd go gymnastics. It's just, it's been pumped into my blood. I just can't stop. Mm-hmm. It's great.
Great answers. I like how you guys are communicating. You're doing very well. Henry, what about you? Besides music and theater?
I don't really do a whole lot besides those. I've really focused pretty hard on getting into music theater as my profession. I've done it since I was like 5 years old, and I got the itch for it almost.
So over a decade.
Over a decade?
Yeah.
It's coming up on 12 years in the summer here. And I just fell in love with the way the stories were told, the way music can affect people. And I think in that medium is where I can do my best work. Mm-hmm. So I've definitely been focusing on that as of late. As this is being filmed, I have a performance tonight for Bat Boy the Musical at the Edgewood Arts Center. This will be our last weekend, and it's been a really wonderful experience.
And you must be really cool and relaxed about it, because if I was performing tonight, I don't know if I'd be here at 3:30 in the afternoon like you are.
Eventually, once you do it for long enough, the rehearsal process makes it so you like really get into a rhythm on what you do. It's sort of like in a way, it's like fixing a tire. Mm-hmm. Eventually, like if you get a flat on the road, you don't stress out about it. You find your spare tire in the back. You wrench the car up, and I don't really know how to fix a tire, but
that's when you call Bob Shepard.
Yeah, there we go.
He's been doing that for years.
But eventually, you don't have to think about it anymore. It's just sort of like you get into a routine, and you do it consistently. Mm-hmm. And I think consistency in artistry is very key for the medium that I work in.
Now, for all three of you, as far as theater goes, your grandfather's in theater, your dad's in theater. I don't know if there's any other family members in theater, but did that have any influence? You can all speak on this for you wanting to go into theater.
I absolutely think it did for me, at least. I saw my dad, I think it was 2014 in Spam-A-Lot, the musical at the Edgewood Arts Center. And I really enjoyed the like infectious energy that medium can afford people to be on stage.
It's amazing to me how he finds the time to do that with the high-stress job that he has.
I think it's a lot of it kind of works as a release valve for that sort of stress. Getting to play pretend again, like you're a kid, is it's really one of the greatest joys that I've been afforded in life.
Marcus? Same question. Grandfather, father, did they have any influence on you wanting to get into theater, or Henry for that matter?
I think my dad had a big influence on me wanting to get into theater in the beginning, because I don't remember the first time I saw him doing something in theater, but I know it was probably pretty cool, pretty neat, you know.
I have a grandson, 7 years old now. He's starting to get into theater. He loves it quite a bit. Benjamin, what about you?
Oh gosh. Well, I know that in the car on the way to school or something, we always would play show tunes. So always in the car would be a bunch of different musicals we'd be playing, and I just like that music has been like that style of music has been kind of grinded into my brain. So I just always have kind of loved it.
So you're in the one tonight. What's it called?
It's called Bat Boy the
Bat
Musical.
Boy. You're in that one. You two are not.
No, I haven't done theater.
Is your
in
dad in that one?
a while.
No, he's in a separate show that my grandfather's in called Arsenic and Old Lace. It'll be opening. I can't remember when.
13th of February.
The 13th of February.
That'll be here at the art center, or here?
Ashtabula Arts Center.
Oh, okay. All right, let's do some general questions. Let's see who we'll pick on first. Marcus.
Yeah.
Okay. If you could play any animal in a play, what would you pick and why?
Ooh. An animal?
You're all going to get this, so Marcus gets it first.
Ooh. I know. I'd be a giraffe because my aunt doesn't like them. And that'd be really funny because she'd have to go because
She's got,
she gotta
see
that's
ya.
aunt duty.
That's right.
You gotta go.
That's right. So a giraffe for you. Henry?
I think I'd like to be a flamingo. I think the test of endurance with standing on one leg for that long really test my senses.
And Benny?
Oh gosh.
Anybody ever call you Benny?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't
How
worry.
about Benji?
Oh, not too many Benjis.
Okay.
But animal, gosh, I would want to be an eagle because I want to fly.
Benjamin,
Yeah.
what is the most fun about being on stage?
Gosh, I really like just showing off what I can do. I just like showing them all the practice that I've done and applying it to my performance.
He
Henry?
was a bartender.
He sure was. I think my favorite aspect of being on stage is expressing yourself through the acting choices that you make and affecting people within the audience from that performance. Seeing reactions on people's faces, seeing how people were moved by the things that you did, being able to affect another person emotionally is something that can rarely be said in instances that aren't just like in fights.
Even though you've been doing this now for since how long did you say?
I started at 5 years old, and it's been
Yeah.
more than 11 years now.
Do you still get, on performance night, a little
It never goes away.
nervous or anything?
It sort of it lessens as time goes on, but that first night is always it's a new thing that you have to feel.
Sure.
There's people out there; they will react to what you're doing, and you haven't had that ever. And so it's always nerve-wracking, but eventually it just turns into energy that you put into that performance.
Just memorizing all the lines you got to do. Have you ever forgot a line?
Yeah,
And then
it
what do you
happens.
do? Do you make something up
You just make something
and
up.
hope it goes in the flow and the person after you understands?
Yep, it's a really big part of what makes live theater so interesting. Anything can happen at any time. And I've absolutely flubbed a line. I think one of my worst ones, I can tell the story. Recently this happened. I was about to go on stage for a performance of How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying at the Edgewood Arts Center. And I was in for a boardroom scene. and I just had the most terrible bloody nose of my life.
Oh, boy.
Just gushing into my
Oh,
hand.
boy.
And I had to continue in the scene. I don't have any dialogue, thank God. I'm just sitting here,
Oh my gosh.
hand over my nose. I'm like,
Oh my gosh. Even though you can't control something like that,
No.
you have to feel embarrassed too at the same time.
oh no, stuff like that is great. It tells great stories.
Well,
like,
that's true. Yeah, that's true too. Marcus, what about you?
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, what was the question, Bob? What is the most fun you've ever had about being on stage? Was that my question? Yeah, that was my question.
I'm just thinking about it. Don't worry.
No, go ahead.
You're all good.
I was trying to think if that was my question, but it was. Most fun about being on stage for Marcus Lebzelter.
I think it'd be dancing, you know?
What kind of dancing? Any kind?
Cha-cha. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I don't know, big,
good
like,
answer.
dance scenes. Those are pretty fun.
Now, like we were talking about, if you forget your lines, so it is true there are no cue cards there on the stage. No cheat sheets.
No.
Wow. Even for you, Bob, you don't get any cheat sheets. You just got to think of something to say.
Yeah.
That's incredible. To be thinking so quickly like that and make sure it kind of fits the,
The director doesn't want any gaps.
yeah.
You got to keep talking.
Kind of like when you're on the radio, right?
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
dead air time.
Yeah.
So when somebody before you was saying their line, are you saying, oh my gosh, what am I supposed to be saying? Do you ever do that?
So I think a lot of what scene work is trying to tell a story between multiple people. And a lot of what helps me remember my lines is remembering that story and how do you tell it the most effectively. And that's by showing what your character wants to say, and that helps me at least memorize what I'm supposed to say.
Amazing. All right, Marcus, if you could play any role, who would it be and why? You are going to get it, so if somebody has an answer before him, feel free to go ahead. If you could play any role, who would it be and why?
I'd want to be a detective because I like mysteries. Those are cool. You know, like I think
I like
mystery
mysteries,
books,
too.
mystery shows. Those are neat. You know, I'd want to be a detective and I'd solve the case and I'd be like, aha, and I'd hold a comically large magnifying glass. That'd be very important.
So you would really try out for that part if
Yeah.
you knew that they needed a detective.
That's what I would do.
Benjamin?
Oh man. I want to be a guy that loses. I want to be the guy that gets like
You
down
wanna
on his
lose?
knees.
Oh.
He gets down on his knees and then he has to get back up. I want the redemption. I want to show the audience what can happen if you go back down if you just get back up.
Hank? Anybody ever call you Hank?
People have called me
Okay.
Hank. People have called me Hank. Mine is more specific than theirs. I would love to play Bobby in the show Company from Stephen Sondheim. He is a really downtrodden 35-year-old man that can't seem to find a reason to get married. And it's a very a deeply moving story, in my opinion. And I would have always wanted to be able to portray that on stage.
Would any of you boys ever want to be a villain? Play the role of a villain?
Absolutely. Now, I don't know about these two, but that's not normally how I am in real life.
Right, right.
And so being able to portray that which is so different and opposite to who you really are, you just don't get afforded that sort of opportunity all the time.
Okay.
Villain?
Being a
You
villain.
guys?
That'd be pretty fun.
Yeah.
I mean,
if I can use a comically large death ray. I mean,
what is it with you and comically large
I
stuff?
mean, I'm just saying that'd be fun.
Twirl your little handlebar
Have
mustache.
you ever played a villain?
I don't know. Henry, have you ever played a villain?
I kind of agree with you, Henry. I think it would be, because you're not that kind of a person. You would kind of like to play that role just to see what it's like.
Yeah.
Henry, What do you do when you're not on stage? When it's not your turn to go on stage and you're...
This is a really boring answer, but wait until you get on. You just...
Are you thinking, or you just...
Yeah, I mean...
Or you try to forget it?
You think through what comes next, what makes sense to come next within the story. And hopefully you don't get a lot of downtime, but if you do, I don't know. I've figured out a wonderful skill of being able to just sit down and not think about anything except for what I have to do next for a number of, I don't know, I wouldn't say number of hours, but I can sit there for a while doing very little.
So do the three of you, do you know exactly when you got to go on stage, or is there someone telling you, all right, go?
You got to know when you're supposed
You
to.
got to know.
So
Yeah.
nobody's there telling you to go.
No,
And then you know when to get off, obviously, as
Yeah.
well, right? Okay, Marcus, let's do this one for you. Favorite warm-up exercise
Ooh. Warm-up
for
exercise?
theater?
Oh.
Or whatever.
There are warm-up exercises for theater, right? Or am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
Okay.
You're not wrong. Just for reference, these guys haven't really been super involved in theater. And
Right. If I say somebody's name, I mean, you're all going to get the same question, so if
Yeah.
you have the answer before they do, just go ahead.
Yeah, Henry, what about you?
my favorite warm-up for doing music theater, this is going to sound really weird, but if you hit your body in a bunch of different places, it gets you warm. Yeah.
Why does my son do that? And he's not in theater. He's always hitting himself.
Body percussion feels real fun.
Is that what it is?
Body percussion? That's such a weird name.
I
for
thought it was just a nervous reaction or something.
It's also called
Or what do
hand
they
boning.
call those ticks?
Marcus hits himself when he's out running.
You do, Marcus?
I mean, you know, time to time.
Well, just like you watch these basketball players, like Bob and I do every game, they're always putting their hand underneath their sneakers or hitting their sneakers for some reason. I don't know what that's all about.
I think it's like traction. It's like they're trying to get the bottom of the shoe sticky so they can glide on the court. Or not glide.
Glide on the court?
Not glide. Because if they glide, then they'll be sliding. But they got to keep the traction so they
That's
can...
probably the best explanation I've ever
Change
heard
direction.
about that.
I mean,
That's
like
my best guess.
before races, you know, you got to get yourself hyped up to do it. So, you know, some body slaps, you know, get
yeah,
yourself
yeah.
hyped up. So that's my reason for doing it.
So the three sports you play, you got to do some warm-ups before you actually get it. Like cross country, you know you're going to run, so do
Yeah.
you have to do any warm-up?
Yeah, for us, we would do a 12-minute warm-up where you just pretty much run around where you're at.
What about for swim? Is there such thing as
well,
warm-up there?
Yeah, the pools are usually divided into two parts when when you're racing. It's warm up and actual like the place you're gonna race at. So people will warm up here in this part of the pool, and people will swim their races here because I mean it's big pool. You know, it's really big.
You want the pool warm water or cool water?
I think pretty cool water because you don't want to overheat in the water. That'd be pretty bad.
Okay.
So you'd want to keep it like cold enough to where it's not gonna impede you, but cold enough to where like it's a good thing. It's just using my big words. Impede.
Benjamin,
Yeah.
your favorite part about rehearsal would be what?
Hanging out with my buddies, you know, just those people that I've kind
How
of
many
got a
buddies you got? One?
a bond, not a brond.
LeBron.
Usually like tiny groups, not really like these big open groups. Probably like 4 people.
You guys have anything to add to that one? Favorite part about rehearsal? Like for this one you're in right now, this musical.
Yes.
How many rehearsals did you have?
It was about 2 months of rehearsals, about 4 times a week.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. And how long is a rehearsal?
About 3 hours.
Oh my gosh.
Every day.
And you keep up with your studies in school, and
I mean, I got a Canadian report card. It's all A's.
it's incredible. It's all A's too. Wow. You remember, Bob, when you got all A's?
No.
It's incredible. I mean, to be able to, because of all the things you young guys got going, and then 3 hours of rehearsal. It's not every night of the week, though, is it?
Yeah, it's mostly every night of the week.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, except for like Fridays and the weekend, but it's usually Monday through Thursday, about 3 hours.
And you said about 2 months.
About 2 months.
And like, how many would you say you go to before you start saying, I really don't need to go to rehearsal, I've got this?
I mean,
Or does that depend on what
you
you're
kind of need
performing?
it all the way through. There's always something to be able to tweak. I mean, even now, I still get notes from my directors on aspects that I should change, like very slightly. Eventually, you of course you get into a rhythm with the show you're in, but there's always room for improvement, no matter what you're in.
Okay, you started at 5. When did you two get into theater?
Oh man. I think I was 5 years old too. Yeah.
I was a little later than these two. I was
You're a late
like
bloomer.
8.
8?
Yeah.
And do you
7,
think
8.
that was the reason you got into it, or you just fell in love with it too?
No, I'd say it's just everyone else was doing it. You know, I'm just a sheep. You know, following the herd.
Henry, how many have you been in so far?
That's a really hard question. I've lost count. I tried to count again. I think it's been.
At your age, you've been in that many that you've
Yes,
lost
I
count.
think it's at least over 30.
Golly.
I think
Are
it's.
you serious?
I am being dead serious with you right now. I've lost count, but I think it's over 30.
Did you have a favorite?
Did I have a favorite? I met a lot.
30?
Maybe less than that. I don't
Oh
know.
my
I
gosh,
was-
what's it going to be when you're 21?
Hopefully enough that I can
Wow.
make money.
Yeah, there you go.
My favorite that I've been in, there was this really wonderful cast that I became really great friends with. We did a production of Footloose at the Asheville Arts Center in, I think it was like 2 years ago now. But I met a lot of really, I got close with a lot of really nice people, and we've been really tight-knit since then. And so I'd say that that's one of my favorite shows I've been in. But I love all the different shows that I'm in for different reasons.
Besides the Ash Arts Center, where else have you performed on stage?
I've performed at Edgewood High School in their shows. My first show at Edgewood High School. I was not in high school.
And I think you're going to be in another one coming up.
I'm going to be in another one coming
Play
up.
at the school, right?
I'll be in Frozen the musical.
Frozen, that's what it was.
In March.
And March. That's a 3-day performance,
It'll be 3 days of performances. It'll be 4 performances in total. It'll be 2 on Saturday.
and you guys already started rehearsals
We
for that?
have- Yep, I am actively in rehearsals right now. Well, not right now. We're doing an interview. But
Well, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Oh my gosh.
30 shows.
I don't think
I think, to me, at age, what are you, 17?
16.
16, have 30 shows under your belt already. Man, wow. You're right up there with Derek, aren't you? How many has he
maybe. I
done?
think I have no clue how many he's done.
Well, that's Dad to you. I called him Derek. Let's see here. What is the most important lesson you've learned from a character you've played? Ooh. Benji.
Oh, Ben.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You don't want to be called Benji.
I'm fine. I'm not too picky.
You should call him Benji more.
Ben.
Lesson I learned. Man.
All of you, anybody can answer.
Don't be poor.
Don't be poor.
I played Charlie's dad and Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. And, Willy
biggest
Wonka,
life
you
lesson.
know.
We just had that here, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't be poor. That's about it. I don't want to eat cabbage soup, leftover cabbage soup. That's like boiling a shoe, you know.
The one here was not a musical. The one at Asheville Arts Center was a
Was the
musical.
musical.
So that's the difference.
Anybody else on that one? Henry?
In the show I'm in currently, a lot of lessons are learned by other people about my character. Biggest thing is don't scapegoat people. Like,
What's that?
It's taking a person and blaming all your problems on them, and you got to deal with it yourself. You know.
Yeah, throwing people under the bus.
That's
I know
what
a lot about
people
that.
do today, unfortunately. You're exactly right on that. It's called passing the buck on to somebody else, right?
Right. Yeah.
Dang. Okay, all right, here's a good one. What is the biggest challenge when you're playing a role? What's your biggest challenge you gotta try to overcome or solve? Marcus, anything there? What's a big challenge for you?
Yeah, what do you want? Quit looking at me. Big blue eyes.
Big Blue Eyes, isn't that the name of a song? Frank Sinatra?
Brown-eyed girl.
Brown-eyed girl, but
Well, that's the
thinking of
Stones.
Blue Eyes too.
Yeah.
Blue Eyes.
Behind blue eyes, something behind blue eyes.
Yeah.
I
It's
guess-
not by the Stones. He doesn't know the name of it.
Learning the lines. I mean,
Learning the lines.
yeah, and I'd say maybe even more so interacting with. You got to learn how to become that role. You know, you gotta get in their head. you
Yeah,
know?
that's good. Have you ever become, any of you, ever become frustrated with somebody on stage? For
Yeah. Absolutely.
anybody ever make you frustrated?
Yeah. For one
Do you
reason
let
or
them know, or do you just
Uh,
go about your business?
oftentimes you'll turn the other cheek because there's nothing you can really do about it in the moment.
What would be something, Henry, that would frustrate you?
I don't know. So, I do know actually. Something that really makes me mad, and people that are often inexperienced in theater do this a lot. They'll like give actors notes as an actor, and they'll tell them what they think would be like a good idea for them to do on the stage, and it's not their job to do that. It makes me real mad when that does happen.
I can see that. Let's see here. Marcus, how do you feel when the lights go down and the show starts? What are you feeling at that moment? You know, it's here.
I mean,
Do you
you
feel
know, the
any
usual
anxiety at all?
Well, yeah, the usual nervousness. You know, you're about to see all these faces that you didn't see before in the rehearsal, so you gotta get prepared for that. You know.
Have any of you ever had the very first line?
I did in the Addams Family at Edgewood Senior High School. I was the first thing anyone heard.
You had to set the tone.
I had to set the tone. I was Gomez
And
Addams.
you played Gomez, that's right, yeah. That was in my notes too.
There you go.
See how well he remembers?
Hey,
What is your passion, Benjamin, for performing? What do you love about it?
Just showing them what I got, showing them what all those rehearsals were for.
Now, when you say showing them, who's them?
The audience, and sometimes the directors, just
And family.
yeah.
Do you ever get feedback from your dad or your grandfather after your performance?
I mean, only really good things. I mean, they don't usually tell me how bad I did, but I'm sure they're thinking it.
What about mom? Now, she's not into theater, is she?
oh, she's done plenty of shows.
Oh, she has?
She has.
Oh,
yeah.
I did not know she was in theater too.
Yeah, I think her first show she did was Sister Act in around 2018, I think.
Oh, I did not know that.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think she's as into it as Henry, though.
No,
I don't think anybody is.
I don't know about that.
You're into that a lot more than the band. I know you're love the band, but you're probably
I am.
theater, right?
Yeah, I want to make it my career.
Yeah, I think you're going to do. Well, I think you've already made it a career. What are you, a junior?
I'm a junior in high school.
Junior. Okay. Dang. Do you have a favorite subject in your junior year?
Favorite subject in my junior year specifically, I really like my AP government class. I've got a really good teacher. My favorite class before that was the history class I took beforehand. I took AP US history. Both of them are really eye-opening to, how the world works.
Like I say, I was in Geneva yesterday, and I asked this question. I'll ask you guys now. Just come across me because you mentioned you like your teacher. The subjects that you take in school, is the ones that you like, is it because you like the subject, or does the teacher kind of make you like it?
Oh man, I'm gonna butt in. It's got to be a teacher, because I can have a subject that I love to my death. But if it's a horrible teacher, I'm gonna want to switch out.
So
Like,
for you, the teacher does make the difference.
oh yeah, like
What about you
my
two?
math class.
I agree with him. I mean, teacher, it depends on how good they are at, conveying that subject. That's how much you're going to learn. So that's how much you're going to enjoy it.
I think absolutely. I think the subject matter, it's just going to stay how it is, no matter who the teacher is. But the way it's conveyed and the way it's remembered by the students is oftentimes just because of the teacher.
Now, all three of you have been to the Buckeye School District since kindergarten?
Yep.
So you never had a chance to have your mom for a teacher?
Nope.
Would you have liked to have had that chance?
No. I don't want her getting up to what I do in school. Her seeing me hanging out with my friends. Dad, those are my friends.
It'd also be weird to call her Mrs. Lebzelter.
There's no way that you'd
That's
say,
hold up.
Do you actually think if you had her, you would call her Mrs. Lebzelter?
I mean, I'd have to. I'm not calling her Mom.
What about by her first name?
Mom, Mommy, oh Mother. I'm not gonna do that.
They have a dad and an aunt that had their mother for teacher.
That is true. That is true.
what
Were
did
they calling her Mother Dearest?
Ooh, did they say Mom or Mrs. Lebzelter?
I don't. You have to ask.
Or Louise?
When they said that.
Okay, let's see here. How about a dream character? If you could play a dream character, who would it be?
If I could be Lightning McQueen from Cars, that'd be pretty sweet. Ooh. I want to be Lightning McQueen because he has all the championships. I'd just be the best of all time.
Lots of piston cups, yeah.
Yeah, Piston Cups.
I'd want to be a Ghostbuster.
Ghostbuster.
Yeah.
Ghostbuster.
1980s hit, right, Bob?
Yeah.
I'm going to go back a year before. I'd love to play Marty McFly, Back to the Future.
That's such a good idea. How didn't I think of that? You could be Doc
have
Brown.
I can see why you're in theater. You have a good.
I have a giant poster in my room of the Back to the Future, like a Back to the Future movie poster. It's awesome. It's like this by this by this.
He's climbing the wall.
If you could do any show next, what would you pick?
Annie. I'd want to be Annie.
Annie.
I'd want to wear that big orange wig. I'd want to be Annie.
Annie for Marcus.
Oh, man.
Benjamin, Henry.
Show. I've always wanted to be in a production of Assassins, the show written by Stephen Sondheim. He's stated it is his only perfect score that he's ever done. It's a really, really interesting show about like the inner, I'll say, machinations of the presidential assassins of the United States. It's a really, really good show.
Has your dad ever shared with you what what he would like to be? His dream character?
I don't know that he has. I think
Has he ever shared with you any of what his favorite performance was?
If you did, I don't remember.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Did he also not play in the Addams Family?
he was
Fester at
he
the
was
Ashby
Uncle
Arts Center.
Fester in the Ashby Arts Center.
I do remember that. And that was years ago, though, right?
I think 20.
I was still working, I think.
Oh yeah.
And his big
Yeah.
face was on the moon. That's what I remember.
Oh yeah.
He had the light bulb.
I remember him saying that now that you mentioned Fester there, yeah.
I remember he shaved his head. That was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
He went completely bald. I remember we bought him a hat because it was the winter time and we didn't want to get his head cold.
Okay. First time, Marcus, you've performed for an audience. Oh, what show or what was it? However you want to answer that one. Remember your first audience and what
Junie
you were
B.
doing?
Jones.
What was it?
Junie B. Jones.
Henry?
I was in Peter Pan Jr. at the Ashby Arts Center in 2014.
I think mine
So
was.
you were like, what, about 7?
It was about 5.
Yeah.
Dang.
Mine was Music Man. That was a
Music
good
Man.
one.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't remember much about it, but
What's it like when you're on stage? Do you ever look down at the audience?
You can't. It'll
That would throw you off?
No, it'd break the immersion for them. You can't do that.
What do you mean?
If you
You mean for the people in the audience?
Okay, so imagine you're in the audience, right? There's a character on stage, and they look right at you. They look into like the whites of your eyes. That would throw you off, right? That would take you out of that show.
I never looked at it that way.
Yeah. So usually, my rule of thumb, I look like.
Is there a
audiences
policy
here.
that they have not to look at it, or do they?
It's just sort of an unspoken rule. You don't like look directly at an audience.
Is it
member
hard
right
not
before-
to even glance?
You can glance. You do a little glance, corner your eye, sort of.
Like, where's my dad sitting?
Yeah.
Where's my grandfather sitting?
Yeah. You do one of those, but yeah, it's real immersion breaking.
I don't think it really matters. You're kind of far away. You're kind of far away. They're probably not going to know, like, if you're looking directly at them or if you're looking at someone right next to them. And then if everybody thinks that, then you're good.
It's like Schrodinger's cat.
Oh, because they're thinking like, well, he's looking at the guy next to me, not me.
And then the other guy's thinking, well, he's looking at him. Think about that.
Man.
Think about it.
Well, I know when I was...
Think about it, America. Think about it.
I used to definitely look right at my dad. I remember one of my shows, I was like, he was like right here. I was dancing or whatever, and I look right at him, and he makes a funny face at me, and I start laughing. That's what I remember.
Benjamin, funniest thing to ever happen to you doing a rehearsal on stage?
Funniest thing. I remember one time we were doing some sort of dance, and everybody had their arms out, and some kid smacked me in the face. That was pretty funny.
Ben? Or Marcus?
Steve, whatever you want to call me, you know.
The master of theater.
I don't know. Oh, wait. No, that was during a production. That was,
Well, you could use that.
well, I was doing sounds for How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, and I forgot to play an intercom buzzer, and then I played the next sound effect thing that I had to do. I played that intercom buzzer for that, and it was a phone ringing, and you just hear a really loud intercom buzzer. And I'm like, oh, I screwed up. That's got to be, for me, that was
Funniest.
yeah.
So there was one time I was doing a little dance rehearsal. There was like a leak coming from the ceiling. I had to like do a spin or something in the middle of that puddle. I fell. I fell.
Oh my goodness.
I fell so hard.
Oh, man. Wow. Just a few more for you guys. The characters that you have played, any character, were there any differences or similarities between you and the character you were playing?
I think a lot of them, I try and pull on some experience that I've had in my life. So I'll pick a random one. I was in a show called Back to the 80s, horribly written. It sold really well. I was
Good
in,
music.
yeah, it was
there you
real
go.
good music.
Yeah, 80s.
80s, yeah. I was a geek nerd character that no one liked, and I drew on that, like all of that's like just in my life. Those sort of experiences I had where I was, accosted for my interests at a very young age.
For being a dork.
For being a dork.
A dweebazoid.
A dweebazoid, yeah. And I for like, I think it was a solid 3 years there, I played nothing but that character.
Just a bunch of
A
nerds.
bunch of nerd geek losers that no one liked.
How about you
dork.
two? Any differences or similarities in the characters you've played?
I guess a lot. I remember a lot as a kid. I just played a bunch of animals, and I'm not really accustomed to eating grass. So I was.
He's not an animal.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not an animal, but like a lot of times I'd have to, what would a elephant do here? Like what? I don't even know what an elephant does. What do they do? Because I
Henry,
played an
what do they do?
elephant.
That's what they do.
Somebody's saying their line, I just go.
Give you a multiple choice here. What is the hardest to play when you're on stage, a role? Have to reach a high note, a fast dance, or a sad scene?
I know.
Why do you say, tell me why you pick whatever it is you pick, a high note.
Because it's difficult to hit it.
You're not a soprano.
I mean, I don't really sing, so I'm not inexperienced.
You don't sing, you mean on stage you've never sang?
I mean, no, it's just I don't really have
You don't like
very
to sing?
much practice singing, so
Oh,
I
So
don't
you're
really
gonna
know
choose
if I
that
could
one?
hit that note.
so you'll choose that. Okay.
Yeah.
Benjamin? High note, fast dance, sad scene.
If it's a sad scene, do I have to like cry on command, or do I just have to act sad? Because I can't really act sad. I'm gonna say sad scene because I can't
Sad
just be like,
scene.
oh no, oh darn it. I don't know what to do.
I think I'm also going to go sad scene, but for a slightly different reason. I think they have to be hard, but like on purpose to portray those sort of emotions.
I might cry too much.
Yeah, right. I might cry too much.
Flood the stage.
To have that sort of realistic performance, you have to draw on something, and that something is often something you really don't want to think about a lot. And to feel that deep sadness in a scene, you have to feel
I
it
lost my eraser.
in real life, and so they have to be hard on purpose. That emotional tax is what you have to take out to make those performances feel and look good.
It's intermission time.
Oh boy.
What do you guys do? What are you doing during intermission?
I ask all the crew members to go get me candy from the concession stand.
Ooh, that's a
what
good
I'm-
one.
That's what I'm doing.
What kind of candy?
Oh my gosh, that's really good.
Sour Skittles.
Oh, sour Skittles, but I eat too many of the sour Skittles,
Tootsie
and then
Rolls?
my tongue turns into like a carpet.
Sandpaper?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I gotta go with a Twix. I like Twix. Those are
Yeah,
good.
but then you're not really getting the bang for your buck. You
So
know, like-
you were honest with your answer. You would ask the members to go get you candy.
Yeah, I probably do that.
Wow.
It's either that or just like, chill out.
What
do
if they
whatever.
tell you no? What if they say go get it yourself?
Well, I
They
can't.
can't-
he knocks him out and he drags him into the closet and he puts on their clothes and he sneaks out.
I don't know the better.
What about you, Marcus?
Um,
During intermission, what are you doing?
I just walk around backstage, talk to people. Yeah.
Henry?
A lot of the shows I'm in, intermission is like a prep work sort of time, like prepping for the next act, prepping what you need for like a quick change.
So you're looking ahead. You're not looking back at what you did in the first half.
Not necessarily. I mean, if I do a real goof, I'll go up to people and be like, "Hey, did you see that big goof I did? Look at big goof over here." But like, I don't know. I tend to. You don't stop until it's over.
All right, my final question. Let's see. Benjamin.
Oh man.
Benji.
Do you have big school trips, sports games that might conflict with rehearsal?
Not really. I mean, most of my shows are done, so I'm just doing all the sports now.
What was I going to say? If you did have a conflict, what's taking preference?
Oh my gosh. Well, I'd have to say the thing that happens less often. So I'd probably say the performances. Because if I have a gymnastics meet, let's say, I have gymnastics meets every year, but if it's a performance, I only have that show maybe one time in my entire life.
And you did pick gymnastics as the favorite for you.
Yeah.
If you could only have one.
Yeah, but if it's gymnastics for the rest of my life, I'm taking that. But if it's like one performance, I'm probably going to go with the theater.
Marcus?
What do you think?
Well, I don't really have any upcoming shows that would conflict with anything, but if I'd had to pick between one of my events and like a show, I'd have to go with one of my sporting events because I don't want to let my teammates down when I do that, you know?
I guess I'm just letting them all down.
Have all three of you ever been in the same show at all?
I think we have.
Yeah.
I think we were. It was
Not too often though.
no.
Maybe a couple times.
I think it was.
Would you like to do it more often?
No,
No.
not at all.
Why not?
Because these guys are unbearable.
Would you like to be in the show with your grandfather or your father?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Any day of the week.
Monday even.
I'd want to be the damsel in distress, and I want my grandpa to come save me. Okay. Or maybe Ben, he can regrow his hair, and he could be the damsel in distress.
Oh, Henry, what about you?
I think oftentimes I'm involved in a lot right now, and so a lot of that's like a juggling act of which do I go to, which don't I. And a lot of it does come down to like which happens more often. If it's just like a regular rehearsal before like the show is going to be on for like a little while, oftentimes those like events will take precedent over the rehearsals. Once it gets like close enough to the show that like you need to be there, I can't have any conflicts.
Now, your performance tonight, is this a 3-weekend performance?
This has been-
Is this the final weekend?
This is the final weekend.
And it starts at what time tonight?
I have to be there at 6, but the show starts at 7:30.
And the reason, they want you there 90 minutes ahead of time.
Yeah.
And you okay with that? And what would be the reason for 90 minutes?
90
I
minutes.
thought you were going to say 60 minutes, but
I have a lot of prep going on before I like got to get into the costume. You gotta. There's oftentimes like a work list that we had beforehand for like scenes and stuff, and I have to get into costume, I have prosthetics in the show. I have to get into, and it's a lot of it is just like there's a lot of prep work that goes into these shows before they happen.
oh, I bet. So you did the 3 performances last weekend.
Yep.
And now 3 this weekend. So coming into this weekend, are you still going to feel a little nervous or no? Having already done the
I
performance.
think having done it 6 times now, I'm not, pressure's kind of off. I'm still going to give it as much as I gave it the last couple of times, but
Now, will these 2 come and watch you tonight?
I don't think so.
Have they come to watch you yet?
They have.
Yeah, opening night.
And they liked it.
We're the number 1 supporters.
There you go. Now, does Dad and Mom come to every one of them?
No.
They just come
that's
to like
crazy.
1 or 2?
They
No, they don't even love him.
How about this guy?
I'm only kidding.
they come to 1 or 2. This guy's came, I think, twice.
Twice.
Twice now.
Nice.
Yeah, 2 twice.
Very good. Now, you guys do a lot with your grandfather. What makes him so special to you?
He's just a stand-up guy, and
Well, he's getting on in his
Because I
years.
see a lot of pictures. I see a lot of pictures where you guys are always you're together a lot.
yeah, it's
What makes him special to you?
He's
We'll close
funny.
with that.
Yeah, he's pretty funny.
he's
You think he's funny, Bob?
Funny looking.
come on.
How you getting home, Marcus?
He's a
Not too far. I'll just run.
He's a steadfast guy. There's always something to do, and he just loves us very much.
I feel like
I can tell you that he does. I know that.
just all the activity that we do, like it's all physical activity, and that's what I'm here for. You know, that's what I'm on this earth.
That's what I'm here for.
Stop it.
Oh, you.
Well, I've had a lot of fun with the 3 of you. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Oh yeah.
Good luck again this weekend for your performance.
Thank you very much.
When do you guys perform again, or don't you know?
I don't know. I gotta.
I'm not doing any shows in the future.
So this has been your last performance right here tonight for a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ben's done a lot of tech stuff too, though, like
like the backstage.
like
work.
backstage getting props out, and moving furniture in and out, and that kind of thing.
I see. Well, all 3 of you get an A+. I hope you liked being on the show.
was
Say
wonderful.
hello to your dad for me.
Oh, I will.
And good luck.
Wonderful.
Thanks.
Thank
We
you
have
so much.
Henry Lebzelter and the twins Marcus and Benjamin today on Around the Town with Chuck.
Could also call him Benji.
Now say howdy to a summa cum laude. I'll tell them how when it's done, but no applause is not through. I'm gonna Vince Van Gogh
and Henry Thoreau,
and Plato
and Cato,
and Edgar Allan Poe
and Jacques Cousteau,
and Jacques Cousteau,
Fellini,
Houdini,
and Michelangelo,
I'm gonna Jack Dio,
Marilyn Monroe,
Monticelli,
Machiavelli,
Mary Curry and more. Man, what do you know once you
learn to crawl.